up guys, welcome back to another episode of Gioni Drive, and today we are in a Buick, and this is not your grandmother's Buick. This is a Buick that actually went to college in Europe, and it dresses in a tuxedo. I mean, look at this thing. It's sophisticated and it's elegant at the same time. So this is a 2018 Buick Regal TourX, and it's a station wagon. And if you haven't seen one of these, it's because they were only sold for 3 years here in the United States. So these were available here in the United States between year 2018 through 2020, and they sold very poorly. For every one of these that GM sold, Subaru was selling 18 Outbacks. For year 2018, GM only managed to sell around 10,000 of these, while Subaru Outback sold around 180,000 Outbacks. So no wonder GM killed off this wagon and also the sedan, and now they only focus on SUVs and crossovers. However, this car is still existing in Europe and also in China. So the Buick Regal, they were produced by Opel, and it was in Germany. And at that time, GM owned Opel. So the engine on this car is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, making around 250 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It does have an 8-speed automatic transmission, sending power to all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring in the back. 0 to 60 happens in about 6.4 seconds, and the gas mileage is about 21 city and 29 highway. So this car weighs about 3,800 pounds. So the interior feels elegant, spacious, and is a comfortable place to be in. So this is the Essence trim, and it was around $35,000 when new. In this trim, you do get leather interior that feels upscale. The base model had a cheap looking interior and was very poorly equipped. So most of the complaints that you might see about the interior are from the base model. They went as far as removing the automatic climate control on the base model. So for this trim, you do get 8-inch screen, you get dual zone automatic climate control, you have heated seats and heated steering wheel. So in terms of technology, you do have your navigation here and phone connectivity. And let's see, what else do you have? You have Android connectivity, and you have the Apple CarPlay. You even have the Wi-Fi hotspot, and you have other GM stuff going on here. But this is very responsive. If you get the Essence trim, you're not gonna have any complaints about this interior because it's nicely equipped. You even have a wireless charging capability down here. You also get 8-speaker Bose audio system. For safety, you get LED headlights, you get lane departure warning, you get blind spot monitoring and rear parking sensors and backup camera. So this car has a very long wheelbase, which is about 111.4 inches. So this is about 6 inches longer than the Subaru Outback. With that extra wheelbase, it allows for a larger cabin with very generous legroom for rear passengers. It also allows for 32.7 cubic inches of cargo when the seats are up. But if you put the rear seats down, you get 73.5 cubic inch of cargo space in the back. So that's equivalent to some small SUVs. In terms of leg space, when you're sitting back here, you have plenty of leg space here, and on the front too you have a lot of leg room. So this cabin is very spacious and very comfortable place to be in, and these seats are also quite comfortable in the back here. On the top, it's not that much room, but if you're in the middle, because of the sunroof, you have extra inches here, but at the edge it's not too much room. If you're taller than, let's say, 6 feet, you'll probably be touching here. So why should you buy this car? For one, it has decent power and a very efficient engine. It has very spacious cabin and cargo space. It's a comfortable ride, well equipped. It has all-wheel drive system, easy to load heavy object because the car is a little bit lower compared to, let's say, an SUV. Easy for dogs to get in if you have large dogs. It has lower center of gravity, and it's also a layer car. You don't see a lot of people driving one of these. But the bad part about this car is some competitor offer better interior, let's say Audi Allroad and a Volvo V60, and sometimes you can even find a Mercedes-Benz, the E-Class wagon. So although you can take this car off-road, the ground clearance is about 5.8 inches. But if you get a Subaru Outback, it has around 8 inches of ground clearance. Although you can take it off-road, it's not gonna be as capable compared to a Subaru Outback. So the only problem I have with the design on this car is the plastic trim they put around the wheels and around the car. That plastic trim makes this car look a little bit cheaper, especially on white cars. Is kind of an eyesore. If you buy a darker car like this one, that plastic trim is not as visible. So in terms of reliability, I did not see any major issues with the car. There are small complaints here and there, especially for the interior. If you bought the base model, it's very poorly equipped. And then some infotainment issue, the screen stopped working. And again, I did not see any major issues or recalls on this car. It's a shame this car wasn't a success because it offers great value. You know, it has an elegant design, but people here in the United States, they tend to buy SUVs instead of station wagon. But this is a very practical car compared to even most of the SUVs. If you want a rare station wagon, consider looking at one of these. You never know, you might like it. It has everything that you need. It has the 4-wheel drive, great interior, great design, and it's also reliable. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.